hear all about how we got here. I want to hear it myself. In 1938, the British decided to walk out of here. Actually, they did walk out, but the company of engineers that was foreign. At that time, the Irish Army had only about 5,000 members. And that meant that in taking over the south coast defences, that there were 6 barracks to be manned. That took the guts out of what was left. We came then on the 9th of July. We marched from the Curragh down to here with full marching order. That was everything we possessed on our back. And the temperature was about 20 degrees Celsius. We were in uniform, breeches and leggings, box collar tunic, and a greyback shirt. And we could nearly swim by the time we got to Cotton. But we marched from the Curragh to Kildare, for 3 miles, and got the 11 o'clock train to Cork. Got to Cork and had to march through College Barracks, Summerhill, climb that course. On the Monday, that was the 9th, on the Monday the 11th, we again loaded up and came down here. Now the idea was that there would be a guard of honour here, and we would dismount from the truck outside. But through a mistake, we drove past the guard of honour in the trucks. And the British foolishly presented arms to the trucks. After we had arrived here, we were then assembled and appointed to the different appointments we would take. Fellows went into the workshop, fellows went into... We had to supply our own light and water. And most of the food the British had was produced by themselves here. They had a farm outside in the fields. They had water pumped up here, and they had their own light. Otherwise, they wouldn't live here. They couldn't chance the water being pumped in with anything in it. We were each then given jobs. I took over the mess. Paddy Byrne, or the Marciani, took over the cookhouse. And Tom Barry took over the sergeant's mess. That evening, having got our positions and started work in them, that evening at 8 o'clock was the proper sound. We got the Guard of Honour on the square of Irish and English soldiers. Now let me tell you that the English soldiers were most quite friendly, no bother, had a joke with us, and but they entertained us really a little. We had a training cadre left, what was made up of a warrant officer, Maury, Sergeant Topper Brown, Sergeant Mason, and Lieutenant Howe. Now Topper was a grand also. He was if you watch television, he would remind you of that Sergeant Bilko. that was his type. But Lieutenant Howe and Lieutenant Elliott exchanged flags that evening at 8 o'clock. And on the following Sunday, the 17th of July, the Bishop of Cork came down and blessed the chapel for saying Mass and Mass. But in all barracks, the chapel is not such. It's only it could be here in this building, but they don't have a permanent chapel. But the building is blessed for saying Mass. In College Barracks, where the chapel has been in position for donkey's years, it's still only a building. It has no right to be a chapel. Shall we?